Welcome aboard, folks. We're just doing a few laps around the proverbial circuit. We're going to fly around Clemson probably. We're going to try to burn about an hour's worth of fuel, drop about 12 to 13 gallons. Because we do have, for our trip tomorrow, we need to lose some weight, keep it weight and balance. We need to be about 60 gallons. Right now we're full tanks at 72. So hang with us. We've checked our weather. We've got Yankee, and we'll go ahead and bug our stuff. 29903 on our altimeter. Greenville Tower, Dakota 2149 Juliet, Tower Ramp, Yankee, VFR West, 3000.
Dakota 2149 Juliet, taxi to runway 28 via Alpha 5, left on Charlie, cross 119er.
That's runway 28 via Alpha 5, left on Charlie, cross 119er, 49er Juliet.
Cessna 91 Foxtrot Sierra, you got a Dakota right in front of the tower here. It's going to be going over to Alpha 5. Just give way to him. Cessna 91 Foxtrot Sierra, Raymond. Okay, Dakota 409 Juliet, just give way to the Cessna off to your right there.
Roger, I have traffic. We'll give way, 49er Juliet.
Apparently you quit listening to him.
Greenville Tower, Skyhawk 172 Bravo Kilo at Delta 6. We're ready for departure, ready for a southwest departure VFR.
Cessna 172 Bravo Kilo, runway 28, clear for takeoff, left turn out.
Runway 28, clear for takeoff, left turn out, 72 Bravo Kilo.
So, for those of us joining a little late in the video, good afternoon. Welcome to Greenville Downtown Airport and 2149er Juliet, my Piper Dakota. Going out for a solo flight, burn off some fuel so we can be within weight and balance. Okay, we're going to make Alpha 5. We want to go cross 119er. Okay, sorry, just a little pause there. We always want to make sure we are not having any runway incursions. And we're going off of runway 28 today, the way the winds are favoring. Also testing my cameras. I haven't used them in a while. Obviously, I don't want them to be a distraction, but thought I'd bring you along on my little flight today. Okay, we're over the tower. Okay, instruments check, we're on the state. Fuel pump lights, camera action. We'll put our landing light on, fuel pump on, and we are squawking and talking through a transponder so they can see us. Carpeet's off, primer locked. Color full forward, mixture is full rich. Flaps, trim, controls, free and correct. Doors good, air conditioner, autopilot's off, brakes. And we will go ahead and get our takeoff clearance. Greenville Tower, Dakota 2149er Juliet, holding short, runway 28, ready for departure.
Dakota 2149 Juliet, I'm sorry, you said you were departing which direction?
That's VFR West, 3000.
Westbound, thank you. Dakota 2149 Juliet, runway 28, clear for takeoff, westbound.
Clear for takeoff, runway 28, westbound, 49er Juliet.
Greenville Downtown Tower, Cirrus 8700 Charlie.
Okay, we always look on final. We're clear on final. Always traffic around, look down the runway. We look clear on the runway.
Cirrus 879 Charlie Delta, traffic is at Dakota taking the runway for departure, runway 28 clear to land.
We look pretty close to straight down the runway, so no little crosswind here. Okay, run up to full power. Instruments are in the green, airspeed is alive. And rotate. We are off. And a little bumpy. And pitch for VY, 85 knots. Yeah, we got a little bit of a rodeo going on today. Okay, passing through 1,700, 700 feet above. We get through 800, we'll turn off our landing light and fuel pump. And landing light off, fuel pump off. And we're on pretty close to a straight west departure.
Are you going to eventually come to the tower? Copy. Dead 75, cross 119er there at Bravo 1 to Alpha 3.
Well, I hope you all are enjoying the flight so far. We're still on climb out. Like I said, I wish you could see the beautiful view I'm staring at on the departure.
Cirrus 879 Charlie Delta, where are you parking?
South ramp, sir.
Thank you, Cirrus 879 Charlie Delta. You can turn left when able. Left on Delta, right on Delta 4, takes park.
Man, we're going to stay below the Class Charlie of Greenville Spartanburg, which is at, that shelf starts at 3,000. We're at 2,600. We'll climb to 2,800, stay under that shelf. Once we're clear of that shelf, which should be in about 1 minute, we can continue our climb to 3,000.
Copy. How about join the right downwind for runway 28 and report to midfield? The wind is 25012, temperature 90901.
Right downwind for 282991, 0 South Quebec.
Little bit warm here, got the air on. Nice thing about this plane is it does have air conditioning. And the best part is, it actually works. Yeah, so I'll get us to 17 on the manifold pressure, which will should yield us a good cruise. Right now we're doing about 124 knots. And that's actually with a headwind of 22 knots. Pretty good headwind at 3,000 feet. Weather still moving through the area, clearing out pretty rapidly as the front comes through. Low pressure pulls weather in. As the high pressure comes, it pushes weather out. It's probably why we generally have good weather and a high pressure system, so it'll be perfect for our flight tomorrow. Honestly, really looking forward to that. Excited to fly with Lisa, my daughter Avery, and her boyfriend Blake down to Orlando for...
Go to 2149 Juliet, you still with me?
49er Juliet with you on 119er.9er.
Thank you. You got traffic off to your left, 2,300 unknown.
Looking for traffic, I have traffic in sight actually, just off my left wing, 49er Juliet.
Thank you.
That's what I love about air traffic, man. They look out for you. I've got radar, or what we call ADS-B, ADS-B.
Tango, you can join the left downwind for runway 28, report to midfield.
And it's fantastic because we get to see traffic for those that do comply and have ADS-B, which was supposed to be a requirement for all aircraft, January 2020.
Winds 250 out 14, gust 18, and the altimeter is 29091.
So we're doing good. We're burning about, yeah, at this point in cruise, about 12 gallons an hour. Okay, good afternoon, folks. Back with you. Turned the camera back on. Did a couple of loops around the
Regional 1, once you get on the east side of the field, brake change your discretion, will be a Cessna 8 miles northeast for the left base, runway 28 here.
Hey, well,
what we're going to do is, since
typical
VFR inbound, we usually report, common reporting point is what they call the Pickens racetrack.
Kilo, bring it in for the left midfield,
So,
runway 28.
That's where we're heading towards.
Midfield for runway 28, 72 Bravo Kilo.
Cessna 810 Sierra uniform, you do have the field in sight?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, just let me know when you got the field in sight.
100.
And we're 22 miles out. When we get to 10 miles out, that's when we'll report in, let them know we have November. Off camera, I went ahead and checked our weather. Winds are 250. 11, gusting 18 was the last call. So, should be a little lively coming in. Right now we're at 63 gallons on the fuel. I'm trying to knock her down to 60. So we make weight and balance for our flight tomorrow. Good to get up. It's a little bumpy today as the weather moves out.
Thank you, Cessna 810 Sierra uniform, runway 28, clear to land, winds 260 at 13, gust 20.
Ooh.
810 Sierra uniform, 28, clear to land, 26 window.
Well, the good news is the wind's not straight down the runway, but, you know, probably won't make our crosswind too bad, so that's good. And we have November. Alright, we're 19 miles. I'm just cruising along. It's a little bumpy. You might be able to see that in the camera. Not sure. We're going to try to keep our altitude about 2,800 till we get in there a little bit closer. Traffic pattern altitude is 1,800. And we want to be at that altitude. Typically, I like to be there 3 miles before the airport. So, get everyone on the level, they can see each other, because things start to get a little hectic at that point.
Hey, 10 Sierra, we have him.
Okay, just follow in behind him, you'll be number 2 for runway 28, clear to land.
Hey, 10 Sierra, pump.
Greenville Tower, Dakota 2149er Juliet, over racetrack, inbound full stop with November.
Dakota 2149 Juliet, Greenville Tower, join the left downwind for runway 28, report to midfield.
Join left downwind for runway 28, report midfield, 49er Juliet.
Thank you, winds 250 at 11, gust 22, altimeter 29091.
All right, folks, so you heard probably from the radio call that they told me to report when on the midfield left downwind for runway 28. Hopefully in the camera, you can, off my left side of the nose, you can pick off the runway. That's the 1028 runway. We're coming up on the 10 side of the runway, so we're going to enter that left downwind. And when we get midfield, we'll report, and won't be long, we'll be on the ground.
Dakota 2149 Juliet, you come back to the tower ramp.
Affirmative, tower ramp for 49er Juliet. I can exit at Delta 3.
You can 180 if you like. I got nobody behind you, and bring it back to Charlie 2 into the ramp.
Roger, we'll do a 180 on the taxi back to Charlie and with you to the tower ramp, 49er Juliet. All right, folks. A little bit off center line, but I picked up some big gusts there. I'm sure you heard that on the radio. We had a pretty big gust going on there. And we'll take fuel pump off, landing light off. And we, I think, got our tanks where we needed to get them. I'm going to, of course, remeasure that when we get back here. But appreciate you guys riding along with us on a little gusty day. But anyway, thanks so much. We'll see you later.